What's up guys, welcome in this brand new video. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today we are going to talk about what you need to succeed in trading.
Nice.
I want this to become a two-part series. Here in the first video we're going to talk about what is backtesting, what you need that for, how to use it and everything you need to know. And in the second part of this series we are going to talk about trading plan. We are actually building a trading plan together, so stay tuned for that. But first, in order to know how to build a trading plan, you also need to know how to backtest, to gather your data and to actually have proof that your strategy works. I'll see you in the screen. Alright guys, so here's the app we're going to use today. It's called Soft4x. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. As always, you guys don't need this exact program to backtest, but I really like it. It's really simple to use. You just need the MetaTrader 5 or 4. I think it works with 4. Then you just need to log in your demo account or whatever account you have, and then you just can follow the instruction on the website to install the simulator. As the name already explains a little bit, it's a simulator where you can go back in time, even years, and test if your strategy works. In fact, I have two screens here. On the right one, I have my strategy, whatever I'm looking for. Then I also have an Excel spreadsheet where I load anything interesting or any trade I will take. And that's called data gathering. As I was telling you before, you don't need this exact program to backtest. There's also another website called FX Replay, which is a website, so you don't even need to download anything. I think the price for Soft4x is $100, $110 for a lifetime. I will link everything in the description so you can check everything out. First, when you will open your Soft4x program, it will be something like this. This is the MetaTrader, and then I open the simulator. It's gonna be looking like this. Then you can either do new simulation. I can show you. It's gonna be like this. Very technical, but it's not really difficult to understand. The instrument will be the pair you're going to be using. At first, I don't think you are going to have anything here, so you actually need to go back, and here on data center you're going to download any pair you need. As you can see, there are a lot of them. So here on new simulation, you can start the simulation from the year you want, the exact date you want, and end whenever you want, or you just don't. Then you can actually choose the currency, then the starting balance of the account, whatever you want, time on charts, rewinding allowed, meaning that if you miss something, you are able to go back in time and then retake the trade or whatever you missed. You can actually remove this to make it more difficult, meaning that you actually are very focused, and if you missed anything, you just missed it, you can go back. Sorry. Then the pip size, this I just suggest to leave it like this, except leverages. You can go up to 1 to 500, 1 to 1000. Begin to simulate what you will do on your real account once you will have it. Spread, you can leave it like this. Commission, just to simulate a more real environment. On real accounts, you're gonna have to pay commission per lot, per volume you are gonna risk. Then initial history, I just go to 1000 days just to have a bigger prospect on what's going on the left side of the charts. I already have everything done, so I'll just load my simulation and we'll see from there. Alright, so I just open my two charts and this little window. You will not have the chart looking like this. As always, I modified my colors like this, properties, and then I modified all the colors. If you want to copy, it's like this. You can pause the video. Once you have your color, you can go right click, template, and save template for future times. Only have two charts open because my strategy requires only two charts. So we're going to backtest a little bit together. I'm gonna speed up the video, and whenever I see something interesting for me or some trade I will take, I will show you guys. If you guys need how I set it up, I just put the risking percentage here. I put 3% risk because I'm testing some features of my strategy. Stop loss and TP, I just do visual mode. So whenever I try to open a trade, I just have to move the line on the chart. I'm gonna show you, so don't worry about it. And then if I want to go forward in time, I just go next bar. It's gonna print a 4-hour candle, so it's more than 8 15-minute candles. Since I'm on the 15-minute chart, down here, as you can see, I can go to 4-hour, then print another 4-hour candle. As you can see, just printed this week. I can choose the 1 hour, the 15-minute, and if I want to add more charts, I just go here to charts and then add whatever I want. Like I want to add a daily, just add. It's gonna add here. If I want to open the charts, I go from here. Otherwise, you only need this for going to the next day, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna do a backtesting session. Whenever I find something interesting, I'll post the video and tell you guys about it. Okay guys, so how lucky are we? I just moved very few candles and already got something for me. So this is actually a valid setup for me. I'm just gonna enter. You don't need to do this to enter the trade, it's just my strategy. Okay, so if I want to enter like this, I just went one candle back because I didn't realize you already touched my entry line. So I go sell limit here. There's a lot of lines. I just removed the TP because I don't need it. I know where my TP is. And then my entry is this line here. And my stop will be just above the candle. It's a very big stop. 21 pips. Alright, I just set a pending order, which I talked about in my previous video. Whenever price reach this line, I'm gonna enter the trade automatically. I don't need to do anything. The order is going to be triggered, and from there we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm now in the trade. It's going in my favor, maybe not. If I want to see the trades, I just go to trades here, and it's gonna open this window where this is my open trade. I don't have the TP, as you can see, where I can set break even. This means break even. I can set a rule to do automatically break even. I don't think you are gonna need this. These are other very technical things to do. You can close partial of a trade, as you can see here. I can close in lots or in percentage. It's much easier. Or you can close the entire trade pressing this X here. Okay guys, so as you can see, after a whole day and even the nights and the day after, my trade reached TP here. Now I'm gonna record in my Excel sheet. So I have data that this setup, this trade worked in the 2nd February 2021. I would advise for your strategy to have at least 1 year, 1 full year of data that you know over the long term, over the months, you've been profitable. And of course, I would advise to be very specific and very clear on your strategy. Don't cheat yourself, meaning that you may see your trade is a loss and you go back and don't take it for some reason. Then you may hold the trade more than your trading plan says. My advice is to be as real as possible, meaning that this trade may have happened in real life. From the time I opened this trade, as you can see here, to the time it closes, I would have to wait a whole day, 2 days, to actually close this trade. And you have to be real with yourself. Am I be able to reproduce this in a real scenario? To wait 2 days to close a trade, see the profits go back and forth? Or am I able to take, let's say, 3 losses in a row? If your strategy is like this, no problem, because it's the long term that matters. If in 1 year you close that year in profit, the strategy works. Stick with your rules and try to make the scenarios as real as possible. I think you have some work to do now. Do I hear you have to backtest? I think you have to backtest. Hope you guys found this video very useful, and we'll see you in part 2 in the next video. Peace.